But it looks like you spend a lot of time trying to educate some of these elected officials of like what you're doing and why you're doing it.
Yeah.
Because most of them don't have any experience in this.
Yeah, they don't. In fact, you know that we practice kind of a program called Use by Right, where we only go typically to do multifamily or mixed use where it's allowed by law. And because it's allowed by law, they can't deny it. They can kind of tell you how, but those codes and ordinances are set before you get there.
Yeah.
They tell you how, but they can't tell you if.
Yeah.
So I spend a lot of time educating. Like I just got a project passed where we did a developer agreement. We were essentially amending the code. And I thought this is going to be interesting because there was a city councilor that is staunchly opposed to multifamily, and staunchly opposed to mixed use. So I said, this is going to be interesting. And she talked, we were there 3.5 hours at the meeting, and she talked between the 5 city councilors that were there, probably 85% of the time was her talking. So it was interesting to present to her, and my presentation was very, very different than all the others that we saw that night. And for that, we got a unanimous approval, including her.
So you basically focused on what she needed to understand or
Yeah. I mean, you go in with your guns loaded, and I basically said, hey, we're not here tonight to decide if we're going to do this project. This project's approved. It's legislated. The city council at a former time has approved this zone. We're going to do the project. Tonight, the question is, how well will the project be done? And I'm going to present to you good and better. And let me show you why I believe what we're doing is better than what your code is. And we've submitted a developer's agreement for your consideration that passed unanimously at the Planning Commission. And if you're interested in continuing that thought, then we'll get it approved tonight.